It's Ian here from 24 Hour Locksmiths. Let's have a look at the Abus double cylinder deadbolt. This deadbolt is a cylindrical deadbolt. Has basically a cylinder each side, one at the front and one at the back. It has Allen keys, which is how you screw it in from the inside, 2 Allen key holes. And it has a security rating of 7, which is the ABUS Global Protection Standard. Let's see what that means too. Okay, so the deadbolt, it has 2 cylinders. It comes with a steel outer ring. The actual cylinders are a steel or die-cast design, and they have a removable cylinder inside the die-cast outer housing. The tail pieces are hardened steel. They turn 180 degrees. They turn very freely, which is always a bonus with a deadlock of this type. The bolt is adjustable. It's either 60mm or 70mm. They came with 3 keys in the packet, and they've got a number on the keys. Like this one is 15266, which matches the actual cuts of the key, which is 15266. The bolt is a fairly well made bolt. It has a very nice action, very smooth when you throw it and withdraw the bolt. It's a pressed steel bolt, but fairly strong for a deadbolt bolt. It comes with a little Allen key for doing up the screws on the inside of the cylinder, and 4 regular screws for screwing in the bolt and the strike plate. The strike plate is just a simple stainless steel strike plate. It comes with instructions and a fitting template. Instructions are fairly straightforward. The fitting template's always handy for marking out the large hole and the 25mm hole in the which goes in the edge of the door. There's a 54mm hole for the actual deadbolt, and a 1" or 25mm for the hole in the edge of the door. So generally, the ABUS double cylinder deadbolt is a fairly well made lock. It's well machined, but it's pretty standard. This security rating they call the ABUS Protection Standard. I can't find much about that at all. It seems to be a security rating between 1 and 10 based on different criteria. First thoughts, the bolt is probably one of the main parts. It's fairly standard. It's got a hardened steel pin, but so do most deadbolts. There's nothing outstanding about it. The cylinders, they look pretty standard. Nothing outstanding about them, but let's have a closer look and see how secure they are. So first of all, let's see if they've got any resistance to a bump key. So it can be bumped. It wasn't that hard. Took a few goes at it, but it's more to do with the position I'm trying to bump it in. But yeah, security rating of 7, doesn't have any protection against bump keys. Okay, so does it have any resistance to lockpicking? Let's find out. Use it. No resistance to lockpicking at all. In fact, it was very simple. So far, security rating of 7, no resistance to lockpicking or bump keys, which are probably the main method of attack for opening a deadbolt of this type. Failing kicking the door in. So basically a fairly high rating, 7 out of 10. Doesn't give you much protection with this lock. Okay, so let's have a look at the pins, see if there's any security pins or any security measures or how the lock's put together. Just take the tail piece off. The lock is already picked. Okay, so the barrel has 5 pins. The barrel's not filed down or countersunk, or it's machined quite well. But they're just normal straight flat pins. There's no security measures in the bottom pins. They're just very plain. Top pins are also very plain. They're just flat on both ends. And this is a 6-pin lock. It's capable of having using a 6-pin key, but it's only keyed up with 5 pins from the factory. The springs are stainless steel, which is good. Should last a long time. Shouldn't compress like brass ones. But yeah, there you go. That's the Abus deadlock. It's fairly well made, good quality, but the security rating leaves a bit to be desired, I think. Also, this lock barrel doesn't seem to have any hardened pins of any type to stop drilling. Seems like it's just a standard brass barrel, which would be very easy to drill out. Doesn't seem to be any protection from any drilling. The actual housing, not sure. It seems to be just fairly simple to drill out too. There doesn't seem to be any protection at all. Okay, bye.